come my two intrepid explorers, Charlotte and Elliot. I'm their great-aunt Lizzie, you see, and I wonder which one is coming to see me today. Ah, so it's Elliot's turn. Here he comes, racing to hear another tale from an epic adventurer. Wonderful adventures they were. So long ago and so far away. I collected a few souvenirs along the way. But my most precious possession of all is my extraordinary collection of teacups. Still got your coat on, Elliot. Come on, no time to count the clouds. We've got stories to tell. Now, let's have a lovely cup of tea. But first, we need...
the teacup. But which one?
The Roman scales. What a choice, Elliot. I do really love that story. This is just perfect to drink now. So, are you ready?
Ready.
Let me tell you the story of Great Aunt Lizzie and the adventure of the Roman scales. Oh, yes, of course. Let me tell you the story of Elliot and the adventure of the Roman scales. It all began long, long ago in an ancient empire where towns and cities of marble and gold nestled among the hills and fields in a land we now call Italy. Trekking across the Roman Empire with its mosaic domes and majestic colonnades, Elliot arrived one sunny morning in a small town. The streets were still quiet, but just then his eye was caught by a couple surrounded by a large pile of luggage. How curious!
So exciting to be finally moving to Rome.
A new start in a big, beautiful city.
No more apple juice.
Although the apple juice shop has been very good to us. It's paid for all of this.
That's true. And we even have a successful business to hand over to Juliana. She will take to running the shop like a duck to water. Now, where's my purse?
Our daughter is a very good girl. And she's wonderful at making apple juice.
But not without this, she won't.
The apple juice recipe.
Our family's secret apple juice recipe.
But if she doesn't have the apple juice recipe, she cannot make the apple juice. We'll have to take it back to her.
But we can't go back to the shop now. We'll miss the carriage to Rome.
What are we going to do?
Always eager to assist in a crisis, Elliot offered to help.
Excuse me, I could take it back for you.
Really?
Oh, that would be wonderful.
It's the apple juice shop just next to the Roman baths. You can't miss it.
Okay, I'll go straight there.
Elliot raced along until he found the little apple juice shop. Inside, the couple's daughter, Juliana, was waiting nervously for her first customer.
My first day in charge of the shop. I'm so excited.
Elliot was about to go in to give her the recipe when a rich man arrived.
Good morning. I'd like to try some apple juice, please.
Of course. This is our family's famous apple juice.
That is delicious. I'm having a Pomona Festival party tonight, and I'd like you to provide the apple juice.
Yes, of course.
3 of those pots should be enough.
3? 3 whole pots?
If you could drop it by early this evening, that would be wonderful. Thank you. Good day.
Miss Pomona, 3 whole pots of apple juice. On my own. I've never made any on my own before, and now I've got to make 3 whole pots.
Well, first things first. She decided to begin with the recipe.
Right. Where is the secret recipe?
Not surprisingly, she couldn't find it. Fortunately, Elliot was there, ready and waiting.
Hello. I've got it. Your mum and dad asked me to bring it to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's not going to be easy, but at least we've got a chance now.
I can help you.
Wonderful. If we've got all this apple juice to make before tonight, we better get started. First, the apples.
Juliana and Elliot squashed and squeezed and sieved until after hours and hours of hard work, they were ready to taste the first batch of juice.
It's very sour.
And it needs more honey and cinnamon. That doesn't taste like my family's famous apple juice at all.
What are we doing wrong?
I know. We forgot the scales. You need the scales to make sure you have the right amount of everything.
Where are they?
Oh, no. They're usually right here, hanging in a cloth bag on the counter. My mum and dad must have taken it with the recipe book.
I'll try and catch them before they leave. I'll be as quick as I can.
Elliot thought getting the scales would be as easy as apple pie. But, of course, it was never going to be as easy as that. He made it back to the town square, imagining they would still be waiting for the carriage to Rome. But he was too late. They'd already gone. It wasn't even midday, and already it had got so complicated. He'd taken the recipe back to the young woman in the apple juice shop. He'd watched as the rich man ordered 3 whole pots full of juice. He'd helped the young woman make the apple juice, but it hadn't tasted right at all.
It's very sour.
And he thought getting the scales back would be easy peasy lemon squeezy, but he was wrong. He couldn't go back to the apple juice shop without the scales, could he? There was nothing else for it but to get a wriggle on to Rome to find the couple in their new house. So off went Elliot in his old battered boots. He scrambled up the rugged mountain paths until, when he was almost out of breath, the path ran out. There was only one way to get to the other side. Elliot took a deep breath. Safely across, Elliot set off once more until there before him was the imperial city of Rome. But there was no time to catch his breath. Elliot had to get those scales. The afternoon sun shone on the little back street as he found himself outside Vitas and Octavia's new house. They were still sorting out the boxes when Elliot arrived. They were astonished to see him so far away from their hometown.
Hello, my dear. What are you doing here?
I've come to get the scales. I think you may have packed them by mistake.
Let me see if I can find them in this chaos. Not here. Are they here? Oh, bless us. They're right here. We packed them.
Elliot watched as Octavia set up the complicated black bronze scales.
Your daughter has to make 3 whole pots of apple juice.
3? She'll certainly need the scales for that.
Oh, hang on. They're broken. They must have got broken in the move. You can't weigh anything with these. The weight is missing.
What a calamity. To have come so far and still not have the scales. Suddenly, he saw something in the bottom of the little cloth bag. It was heavy and about the size of a plum.
Is this it?
Yes, that's the weight.
They added the weight to the bronze scales, and Elliot was in business again. Back came Elliot in his old battered boots, across the open plains and down the mountainside. It was the end of a long, long day when Elliot made it back to the apple juice shop, where Juliana needed those scales to weigh the ingredients and make the special recipe.
I got the scales.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.
As quickly as he could, Elliot set up the scales. Carefully, they weighed the ingredients
Just the right amount of honey.
and added everything to the pot. Honey, juice and spices.
2 cinnamon sticks. And now the moment of truth. We taste it.
It's delicious.
Perfect. My family's famous apple juice. Shall we have a proper cupful?
Yes, let's.
And that was that, the whole kit and caboodle. Elliot and the adventure of the Roman scales.
I liked the bit where the rich man ordered all the apple juice.
Imagine moving to Rome and taking the secret recipe with you.
And the bronze scales.
But somehow you managed to get them both back. Weigh the juice, add the right ingredients, and make enough apple juice for a party.
We did. And it was delicious.
Well, I never. Is that the time already? Come on, your mum will be here in a minute. Your coat. Oh, how did that get there? One time now, Elliot.